This video will walk you through how to use our digital datasheet, which can be used on a device like a phone or tablet. If you plan to collect data on our printed datasheets, watch that video instead. Note that this form of data collection will require internet or cellular data. To access the digital datasheet, you can go to our website, solareclipsesafari.org. Under the Participate tab, you can click here or scroll down to the Use Your Own Device section. If you're using the device you'd like to collect data from, you can click on this link. Otherwise, you can scan this QR code with the camera app on the device you plan to use to open it on that device. Once on the survey page, you can read about the study and click yes if you consent to participate. We are using an electronic device, so we can click on this device. If you are not on the device you plan to use, switch to that device and continue to follow the instructions. Now you may be prompted to record information about the location where you will be observing the eclipse. That may look something like this. Next, we need to record the time of the eclipse maximum where we will be observing the eclipse. We should find this ahead of the day of the eclipse so that we can be prepared for data collection. To find the time of the eclipse maximum, you can click here or find the link on the eclipse page on our website. Here, I'll provide mobile phone instructions. However, this tool is easier to use on other devices. Other instructions are available in the Eclipse timing video on the Trainings tab of our website. You can click on the map to enlarge it, and then zoom in and click on a location to view the eclipse maximum time at that location. To search for a location, instead click on the Eclipse Information tab. From here, you can type in a location. I'm observing from Fort Worth, Texas, so we can use that as an example. Now I need to click on Total Solar Eclipse. And if I scroll down, I can find the eclipse maximum time here. For me, the eclipse maximum time will be 1:41 p.m. If I go back to the survey, I can type this in either as 1:41 or 13:41. Ideally, we'll start observations an hour before the eclipse. So in this case, I would begin at 12:41. Next, record what kind of animal you're observing. Select an individual animal and be as specific as possible. For example, if I'm observing a baboon, I might also know that it is a young baboon, and the type of baboon is Hamadryas. At each time point, the next observation time will be displayed. If you arrive late, begin observation at the next time point. For example, if I've arrived at my site around 12:52 instead of before 12:41, I might skip the first few time points and collect my first data at 12:56. When I make an observation, I can mark as many behaviors as I observe at that time. For example, my animal may be moving fast, having a positive social interaction, and making noise. I can check all three of these boxes. If I observe a behavior that is not listed, I can select Other and enter an additional behavior such as digging. For more information about animal behavior, watch that video on the training tab of our website. If you have additional notes about the behaviors you observe, you can add them here. You don't need to add notes for every time point. For example, my animal could be playing with another young baboon. You'll also note cloud cover. You can think of clear sky as being a sky with almost no clouds, few clouds as being a sky with about 25% cloud cover, scattered clouds as being a sky with about 50% cloud cover, mostly cloudy as being a sky with about 75% cloud cover, and overcast as being nearly 100% cloud cover. At the bottom of the page, a prompt will let you know when the next observation time is. Note that the time between observations will change throughout the observation period, so pay attention to the prompts. Here, I can see my next observation is in 5 minutes. If I click Next, I can see the time of the next observation. Continue entering observations in this way. Here, you can see the message about the observation interval changing to 2 minutes. And here, you see it changes to 1 minute. There's an additional message as you reach the time of your eclipse maximum. After the eclipse maximum, the intervals will change from 1 minute to 2 minutes and back to 5 minutes. You will continue to record observations until you feel that your animal's behavior has returned to normal. That prompt looks like this. If behavior has returned to normal, I can select, yes, I'm done recording observations. If I feel that behavior has not yet returned to normal, I can select, no, I'm going to continue recording observations. If I continue, I will have the option to end observations again after each time point. Once you've finished with observations, you will be prompted to provide more information about yourself. Finally, you will be prompted to answer questions about your experience. Thank you for participating in this project.